Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Hi Gemini, this is your September monthly reading. I don't want to bore you with an intro. I just want to dive right in. I will pull an oracle for starters and also a planet to see which one is most prominent in your chart this month. The koi fish, there is always enough. It's good to know. And let's see which planet potentially could be really active this month for you, regardless of the transits, right? The sun, so anything that pertains to your essence, your ability to shine, your ability to be seen, your self-expression, your sense of identity, your happiness, your joy. So let's see what the tarot says. The Empress is in the reverse. You could be waiting for opportunities to show up. There's a lot of movement around you. A lot is being said, and you could be extremely busy, like a busybody, needing to be here, there, everywhere. What's interesting is that the card, the Oracle, is saying there's always enough, and yet you have the Empress in the reverse, but it's still okay, it's still the Empress. It kind of tells me that you might be doubting that there will be enough. And so the koi fish is only here to remind you that the universe will always provide. The Lovers. There's a lot of love around you. The Eight of Wands is the arrows of love, or are the arrows of love. So alongside the Lovers, there could be a lot of discussion with all of your loved ones, but maybe one particular person, the person with whom you have a romantic tie to. There's going to be a change when it comes to your status. It could be at work, but it could also be in love, meaning maybe you were single, suddenly you find somebody. I think there's a big chance that you actually meet somebody with whom you could share love, like a true love relationship. They could be Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra. You've been dancing on, like on your left foot and then dancing on your right foot. And that means you've been ambivalent about whether you should invest yourself in a love relationship. I think that deep down you want to, but I think that for some reason you have been mainly focused with your own stuff, what needs to go right for you in order to feel good and be able to share that with someone. It's almost like saying you really want to have something to show for. And so you go back and forth with the idea of actually engaging with someone. You're kind of on the fence about it. And yet you want to change in that regard. You're very focused on your money, but to the point of excluding maybe possibilities, or you have at least, you know what I mean? You might have been booked a few people already. And so maybe you shouldn't miss out on this particular lover and the potential attraction that I see. There's someone that really wants to talk to you. I think you should give it a try. Give them a chance. I wanted to pull one card and many came out, so let me see what that says. You're going to experience changing subjects here, I guess. That's what these cards are saying. You could experience, I want to say, a little bit of a painful experience. I don't know if it's physical health. It could be that it has to do with maybe back pains, like seriously here. And potentially your energy levels, of course, but I'm not too worried because you did have the sun. So I think you have enough energy, but it might be fluctuating during the month. And it might be fluctuating because if you're in pain, if ever you do have any form of pain, whether they're back pains or not, you might feel drained when that happens. Otherwise, I see you a little bit indulging. I see you having a good laugh with your friends. I see you, I think, how can I put this? Overall, staying and being optimistic. And always ambitious. Like that's the common thread here for the read. The way you're focused on your tasks, the things that you know will take you somewhere. You're you're like a pit bull. You don't let go. Once you bite, you don't let go. So if there's something that you have a taste for that you know is part of the grander scheme of your life, that you feel is significant, you are investing yourself almost drastically here. Like you're not afraid to like give it more than your all, basically. It might be what drains you. It might be what actually pulls on you. It's like an energy of always also keeping a front of, yes, everything's fine, right? Always smiling through anything. And yet, really kind of, when you're alone, maybe like realizing just how much it's taking out of you, or how demanding it is to sustain this level of even just appearing confident, like never failing, always like being at the top tier of everything that you can give, right? Whether it's energy wise or the time that you have or the way you partake in your day-to-day activities, as well as the way you perceive your work. Your work is like central here. The reason why you might have back pains is that everything is you carry everything. Because not that you carry baggage, but you carry them through. Do you see the like the nuance, the difference? Carrying through, like you always bring it. Page of Wands. You have something to say this month as well. I want to know what that is. Another page. Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Three of Wands in the reverse. You have lots to say. I think you're coaching people. I sense you to be the person that is able to see all the small stuff, like the small details, helping people really round off their work, bring it to another level, almost like making them mature their work. Especially when it comes to less experienced people. The reason why you're such a good coach also is that you want them to see the results based on the way you've achieved results. It gives you a particular standing with them. And you're okay, you're like really a cool person here. I have to salute you because you don't, you're never condescending, and you don't let that get to your head, and you are not using it in any form of, in any way are you trying to control people, even if you have a lot of influence and a lot to say. There's a way that people enjoy interacting with you, and it's a little bit, I guess it's because of what I was saying before, that you have this ability to always be smiling, charming. You don't let the cracks show at any time, even if sometimes you feel like you're cracking or that things aren't perfect. You know what I mean? Not that you would crumble, but maybe things aren't always perfect, aren't they? But you don't let that affect you, and you don't put that on others as well. You don't let them perceive it, but not just that, you don't make them, it's like you don't want to share that energy, so you take on like, and keep it to yourself. Like that's what you take on your back, that's what you're carrying, that you keep it for yourself because you're considerate enough. You don't want to have anyone take on any more pressure. I see somebody that you could work with, possibly that's someone that you work with, or maybe it could be family related though. There's somebody that's going to need your help. I don't know if they're older. Let me see why they would need your help. I think it's resources. I'm not sure why they're in this predicament, but they're feeling like they can't get something started, or they need more to get something started. They need your help. Maybe it's all the coaching I was describing, your ability to actually share your knowledge. They're going to need that from you. I guess they need the advice. They need your skills and support. I don't necessarily think they're going to ask you for cash. But they need you for something, that's for sure. And you know, I think you have a tendency to really help people a lot. That's why you carry so much. You know, you really have... It's like, the reason I say you carry, even though the card is in the reverse, is that you take it on for other people. And I don't think it's about dropping it. On the contrary, it's because you're removing that pressure and that load off others and taking it on to yourself. And so that's why people come to you. But it's exhausting a little bit. Anyways, I want to go back. Like there's a possibility in love. Just to recap, there's basically a love offer. You're meeting someone new, and I think you're ambivalent about making the first move, because I think that you're really focused on your business and on things that make you feel like you're alive, like they're your purpose, and that you're fulfilling that purpose, and you want to be recognized for that. You truly, truly want to be recognized. The Sun card, 6 of Wands. You want to be seen. You do have a little bit of a poker face, making sure that you take on the load for others and pretending that you can take it all and never feel that weight. But it is sometimes detrimental to you. And you're an incredible coach. You're someone with a lot of resources. You're sharing a lot of knowledge. Someone is definitely coming to you for those qualities, asking for help. In a nutshell, that's the reading. So hopefully something resonated in here for you. Do let me know in the comment which parts, what actually speaks to you. Please like the video, of course, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care.